and Croatia with England awaiting the winners. The teams are changing shape for Russia, who revert to a back four. Yuri Zhirkov is injured. Denis Cheryshev comes back into the starting 11 and will support Archum Zuba, the angular striker who's proved that basic can be better. Croatia bring in the former Leicester player Kramaric to play as a number 10, so that means a deeper role this evening for Luka Modric. In fact, it's the same team that beat Nigeria in their opening game of the competition. Marcelo Brozovic is the man to make way. So can the hosts stay the course at their own party, or Mario Fernandes and Samedov. Rakitic. Vrsaljko and Mandzukic. Chance. It's a clear opportunity.
It's a chance. Again, incredible upper body strength from Rakitic to release Vrsaljko. And he should just be getting his foot curled round that Mandzukic. He doesn't.
Lovren getting on the end of it. And then Domic. It's good play by Rebic.
Brilliant strength.
Artem Zuba. Cheryshev. Train in the stadium. There's Golovin. Just beyond Cheryshev. Zuba. Joyously surprised. Cheryshev. He'll try one. He'll score.
Oh my goodness.
The story is not over. Wow! Well, there is an air of disbelief at what has just happened here, because it's not meant to happen. But it's not the first thing involving Russia to put. And Zuba. But the referee's whistle has gone. Tino. And here's Mario Mandzukic. And that's 1-1. Andre Kramaric. Cherchesov left frustrated, Croatia delighted and relieved.
My initial reaction, John, is it's really poor defending from Ignišević. I think he's got to come across to Mandzukic. He doesn't, he holds his ground. And it allows Kramaric to run in behind him. He will see it. Mandzukic takes it here, runs down. I really think Ignišević has got to come across. He doesn't.
Golovin will take it. And Zuba. We weren't at all certain he was going to be fit to start. Certainly not fit to complete it. Vrsaljko. And the overhead comfortably fielded. Mario Fernandes and Yanakin.
What a chance. And it's no surprise as Fernandes getting forward on the right-hand side. They probably should have got a shot away earlier, I believe. Good cross from Fernandes.
And may pay the price. Finest of margins. Ivan Perisic denied by the inside of an upright.
Just can't believe that doesn't go in. Offside decision. He does well, takes a great touch there. Oh, can't believe it doesn't go in.
This presumably makes Smolov the main striker as Kaczynski gallops into Modric's delivery. Pitch down for Modric. And Vrsaljko. And Russia have the cheek to suggest that might be deemed a back pass. But more significantly, Subasic, in trying to field that, has done himself a mischief and is clearly in quite a bit of bother.
I think he's pulled his hamstring, do you know that? I was about to say he did really well to react to it. I think he's pulled his hamstring.
And in a game that's heading for a further half hour, and who knows, maybe another penalty shootout. That
1 second earlier.
Modric. And the header finds the corner. Domagoj Vida. To call him an unlikely goal scorer would be being fairly kind. But in a game which has reached the stage where both sides are struggling to find the next gear, that could be the one that lines Croatia up against England in a semi-final.
How many times have we said at this tournament, particular set plays?
Shagoyev and Mario Fernandez! Russia are still alive! And it's the boy from Brazil who's rescued them!
Don't you just love this game? You just got to love it. It's unbelievable. We did say the best chance was...
Smolov against Subasic. And Brozovic unerringly. Shagoyev for Russia. Kovacic, great save. And he has dragged it. Croatia's prime player. And Akinfeev to help his country. And Ignashevich, Vida versus Akinfeev. Kataev. It's Ivan Rakitic, and it's England against Croatia for a place in the World Cup final. Dalic engulfed. The players too by one another. Croatia back in a World Cup semi for the first time since the days of Blažević and the Gendarmes helmet of 1998. And Russia must reluctantly depart their own party, at which they've stayed far longer than any of us could reasonably have expected. Ali McCoist, your thoughts?
Well, just a privilege.
To field that has done himself a mischief and is clearly in quite a bit of bother.
I think he's pulled his hamstring, do you know that? I was about to say he did really well to react to it. I think he's pulled his hamstring.
And in a game that's heading for a further half hour, and who knows, maybe another penalty shootout. That
What second earlier?
Modric. And the header finds the corner. Domagoj Vida. To call him an unlikely goal scorer would be being fairly kind. But in a game which has reached the stage where both sides are struggling to find the next gear, that could be the one that lines Croatia up against England in a semi-final.
How many times have we said at this tournament, particular set plays?
Shagoyev and Mario Fernandez! Russia are still alive! And it's the boy from Brazil who's rescued them!
Don't you just love this game? You just got to love it. It's unbelievable. We did say the best chance was...
Smolov against Subasic. And Brozovic unerringly. Shagoyev for Russia. Kovacic, great save. And he has dragged it. Croatia's prime player. And Akinfeev to help his country. And Ignashevich, Vida versus Akinfeev. Kataev. It's Ivan Rakitic, and it's England against Croatia for a place in the World Cup final. Dalic engulfed. The players too by one another. Croatia back in a World Cup semi for the first time since the days of Blažević and the Gendarmes helmet of 1998. And Russia must reluctantly depart their own party, at which they've stayed far longer than any of us